Howdy, y'all. Welcome to episode 5 of Page Turners.
Die Burners.
It's your cowgirls, Meg.
And Danielle.
And we're here to discuss all the things about Cash by
Jessica Peterson.
This is book 1 of the Lucky River Ranch series. So very similar to our other reads prior to this. It's kind of a book in an interconnected series. And we have approached this as book 1. All right.
Where else to start but book 1?
Yes.
But we're not going into the other ones.
Correct. And just a reminder, y'all, if you have not yet read the book, we do discuss all the things. So spoiler alert, turn back, pause, come back to us after you've read the book, unless you don't care, and then, stay tuned.
Because we will talk about it. This was a good book. It was well written.
I agree.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
But why don't we, before the summary, what would you say the tropes were of this book?
Well, when we picked this little selection last month, kind of the big banner here was Cowboy romance.
Right.
Yeah. So, I would say that's the first one.
Okay. So would that be the main one?
That's the genre of the style of the romance novel that we read for sure.
All right. So when we talk tropes and trope scores and stuff, I gave it a 5 out of 5 on Cowboy.
Yeah, no, they hit the nail squarely on the head with the cowboy romance of it all. The cowboying was so good. And again, can we just appreciate a nice man's tuchus and a pair of jeans? And this book does that very eloquently time and time again.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jessica.
She did a great job.
For all of that description of those juicy butts in the Wranglers. So yeah, cowboy romance, 5 out of 5, my friends. 5 out of 5. So cowboy.
Yeah.
We like it.
What were some other minor ones, real quick before we get into summary? We won't get into the stuff, but what you said.
So, definitely forced proximity. So because of the stipulation in the will.
We'll get into the summary, but let's just list.
Forced proximity for sure. And then I would say enemies to lovers.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah. And then the other one also found family. There's definitely a found family element to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With those being said, we'll now let's get into the summary of it. All right.
So this book, Cash, it's Cash's book.
Yes.
Cash.
Yeah, and you really felt like it was Cash's book.
For sure. The way it was written, his perspective is very heavy throughout the plot, which I appreciate.
And both characters are very highly emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, there really wasn't a lot of stupidity in this one.
No, which I appreciate it. All right, so you got Cash,
Cowboy.
Right, who is the foreman of Garrett, who is Molly's
father, right? So he's the foreman of Garrett's really nice ranch, currently called Lucky Ranch.
Right. It's got oil on it. It's got cattle. This is a well-oiled, high cash flow business.
Yes. And I think it was over 200,000 acres is what.
It's something crazy.
A lot of land.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lot of land.
Right.
So Cash is the foreman. He's very good at taking care of this ranch. He's kind of the main guy.
Yeah.
And we come to find out pretty quickly that Cash and Garrett, Molly's father, were very close.
Yes.
He respected the heck out of Garrett. The man gave him his cowboy boots. So Cash wears Garrett's cowboy boots, which is adorable.
Right.
And they actually had conversations, and Cash thought that when Garrett passed away, which he didn't expect it to be as sudden as it was in the book, but when he did, that the ranch was going to be passed to him, because that's what Garrett told him.
Yeah. So when Garrett dies, he's also got a daughter named Molly,
who's our main gal.
Right. And she grew up in Dallas because her parents got divorced when she was 6 or something.
Yeah.
And her mom wanted nothing to do with the country life, and her dad wanted nothing to do with the city life.
Correct.
And so their relationship is strained.
Yes.
It's non-existent.
Yeah, she did not have a lot of contact or communication with Garrett.
But there's all these pictures of her as young at the ranch enjoying life.
Yeah. riding horses, laughing, like clearly enjoyed it when she was there. And she has a little bit of memories of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So her mom does not like her dad.
Mm-mm.
And so when he dies, she knows that she's like the only heir. So she goes to this meeting, the reading of the will.
Right.
And as she's like feeling comfortable and feeling good about herself, in walks Cash.
In all of his mustachioed, Wrangler-filled hotness.
Can I tell you, I forgot he had a mustache, and then they brought it up at like
mustache rides.
Right. Like, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot he had a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mustache definitely adds a layer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
To the cowboyness of it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
With his Stetson and his shirts and his dirtiness and his boots. Sole receiver. We understand there's a stipulation, and then in walks our cowboy.
I thought he was in there for the whole thing.
Well, he comes in. Yeah, no, he hears the reading of the will or whatever. But like, I feel like she's like understanding and hearing things a little bit before he gets there, and she's feeling better. Like, oh, I got this. Like, my company's saved. And then like in walks Cash, and clearly there's going to be some sort of conflict.
Yeah, because like, why is this guy here?
Right. Yeah. So you can safely say when the two main characters first meet, man, do they not like each other?
Yeah.
Cash walks in with the understanding via a verbal agreement from Garrett that he was going to inherit the ranch, because for the last 12 years, our man Cash here has been serving as the foreman of this ranch, like literally Garrett's right-hand man, like running all the things and doing a great job, by the way. And Garrett is a quasi-father figure for Cash and all of his brothers, because his parents passed away in a car accident one time ago.
I ate some popcorn. My eyes are starting to water.
You're like, don't cough. Don't cough.
All right.
Last time it was a bee, this time it's popcorn.
Oh, here it is. So we find out in the will reading that Molly does, in fact, inherit the ranch. So Cash is pissed off.
Yeah, he's shocked and like angry about it for sure.
But then we find out that Molly has a stipulation. In order for her to receive a monthly stipend, she has to stay at the ranch and work the ranch.
Right.
If she doesn't get the money.
She gets nothing. Nada.
And there's like a plan B. If she stays at the ranch for a year, then she gets full access to her inheritance. She can sell it off. She can do
all hers.
Right. She can do what she needs to.
Enter the forced proximity.
Dun, 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 dun. So Molly at first is like, I'm not going to do it. We're going to fight it.
Right.
So her mom is like well-to-do and gets lawyers involved, and they start fighting
to figure out if they can legally
stop the stipend, or like the whatever the word is,
the stipulation.
Yeah, that word. But in the meantime, Molly is also the CEO of her own boot making business.
Right.
Cowgirl Boots.
With her BFF, Wheeler.
Correct. And they are in a cash flow problem.
I mean, she's an entrepreneur. It's a startup. I get that. She's trying to get the biz off the ground. She needs more money.
Molly's got two cash problems.
Yes, she does.
So after some time of reflection and what else, she decides to move to the ranch.
Yeah.
And to get the monthly stipend.
Right. She's going to give it a go.
Yeah. So upon her arrival, she's nervous.
Very nervous. She doesn't know like what her dad has been telling folks. Like, do they think she's this entitled princess coming in? And she kind of is, because she wants to sell it. But she's nervous. She wants people to like her. Like, she doesn't want to be an enemy. Like, she's having some nerves about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so she comes in and she meets everybody, and they all are like so
Lovely.
kind
Lovely.
and welcoming, and they don't hold any of their like maybe thoughts against her.
No, because Garrett, her father, talked lovingly about her and said nothing but like how much he missed her and loved her and, you know, was proud of her. And, you know,
so she was like the prodigal son returning.
Yes, exactly. So it was really nice.
Except for Cash did not find it that way.
No, he was mad and whiny. He was a whiny cowboy in the beginning of the book.
And was like told to check himself a couple times by Patsy.
Lots of people.
Yeah.
By Patsy.
By Goody.
Yeah. By his brothers.
Yeah. That's why we like the brothers again.
Yes, all the brothers, fellow hot cowboys who filled out their Wranglers well. We're fantastic.
So the story is like long.
It is. And there is, so it's like the beginning is like them meeting and really hating each other and her kind of deciding to go to the ranch. And then it's like there's this whole section of her kind of arriving at the ranch and kind of feeling and figuring her way out. And I would say that's the moment where her and Cash like start to get to know each other.
Yeah.
He's kind of first being like, oh, I'm going to like work her so hard. She's going to hate it and she's going to leave. And then like, I can just do my job and it's not going to be a problem.
Right.
And lo and behold, Molly is a boss babe and she's stubborn and she's like, I'm not going to give up. Come at me, bro. And she like, you know,
holds her own.
Yeah. And she earns the respect of not only Cash a little bit, but definitely his brothers right away. Because she shows up like 4 a.m. She's out there doing all the things that cowboys do to run a ranch. And
doesn't she like pass out or something?
She does, because she's like refuses to give up, but obviously she's not like ranch ready because she's a city gal. So she like passes out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's when Cash is like, oh my God.
That's when it starts to turn and
he
becomes less whiny and more like yearny.
That's
like
the Beauty and the Beast
dirty
moment.
Yeah. She starts having dirty thoughts.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So clearly then what I liked about this is that they like admitted that they liked each other. There wasn't some like ring around the rosy with it. Like they were like, I like you, you like me, like let's fucking do it. So Molly asks her booty call to come into town.
Oh, I forgot about that douchebag.
Palmer?
Yes. Yeah. He's a Wall Street bro.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So she's trying to get Cash off her mind.
Right. Because basically she still has the plan of selling the ranch. Like she's like, my boot business. But you can see her slowly kind of falling in love with the ranch and the people on the ranch and that way of life. So she's still kind of like, I'm going to sell it. So it would be a bad idea to basically give in to my lust of Cash the cowboy. So I'm going to call my booty call.
Right. And distract me.
Right. So I don't sleep with Cash the cowboy because I want to.
Right. So
I don't blame her.
I mean, I give her credit for, whatever.
Restraint.
Yeah. So he comes in
douche.
And
So
I mean, like they're friends with benefits. Like it's not like
but he's just like ick.
I mean, like there's no like standard because like it's like she called him in.
Right. No, absolutely. They have an arrangement.
Right. And he had to drive like 3 hours from the city. It's not like he was like in the town already. Like he had to like come in town. So she calls him in and he's like all for it. And she's like, yeah, let's do it. But he's like, first, I want to see this like small town. And she's like, crap.
Yeah. I gotta like take him in public.
Right.
Which means because it's a small town, everyone will meet and see him, including Cash the cowboy.
Right. So that's what happens. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Cash and Palmer meet, and Cash is like, no, like you suck.
Yeah.
And like
at this point too, he's still kind of in denial that he like really likes her.
They're
for
both
real.
in denial. Yeah. Like they're both like
he obviously like physically is lusting after her as well at that point. But like he's like,
I felt the yearning was more in this one than
you didn't feel it. Oh.
Yeah. Like, and maybe it's because I got it from Cash's side.
Yeah,
he was
good.
So into it.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah. I really liked reading his perspective for some reason. It was weird.
Yeah,
well, I guess
I liked his dirty talk. like his dirty thoughts. Like when she would say something and he'd be like, "Oh, honey, I'm so easy," like, or whatever it was.
He did call.
I was like,
yeah, it was cute. It was cute. So clearly, I would say that we're like halfway, 55% through the book when we get to their first encounter.
Well, so that scene where Palmer's at the bar, that's the scene where they eventually go in the bathroom and he goes down on her, right?
Right.
63% on my Kindle because I clocked it. I was like, where is the spice? Where is the spice? 63%.
Okay, so I wanted to say 60, but I wrote it down. I was like, maybe that's too far, but no,
63.
We were very much into the book, but then the spice held on for like 3 chapters.
Yeah, it was good. I was like here for it.
Like, and they weren't short chapters; they were like long chapters. And then you get to the conflict,
right? The
conflict of now she doesn't. Right, there is a possibility that, although I didn't really consider that the conflict.
Well, it was the thing that made them force their confronting their feelings, because they were like, what if I am pregnant? What does that mean? So for me, it was the trigger that made them confront everything, and then it brought everything to head.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I was meaning with the conflict that she was like, I've got to go back to Dallas.
Right. Well, like, that's always been the core, like she's going to sell it. She has her business.
Right. And that was like coming to a head.
Yeah. And, you know, again, the pregnancy scare, if I'm pregnant, what the fuck does that mean?
Right.
Like,
right.
About everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but wait. Can we go back?
Yeah.
To the bar.
Okay.
In Palmer.
Okay.
Because like that whole situation of like basically her bringing Palmer to the bar, right? And then him basically blatantly flirting with the other women.
Oh, right.
Which is what triggered Cash to walk over.
Yeah.
And like, did he punch him?
So when I read that, I was like, oh my God, that's going to be Meg's red flag.
I thought it was so hot. He was sitting there
with Palmer hitting on the other girl.
Oh yeah, no, he's gross. Yeah, I don't like Palmer at all. He's a walking red flag. I would never talk to that dude. Like, ugh, gross. No, but when Cash was watching it all go down, and he just like could not stand the disrespect, and it ended up him punching him in the face, and then him leave, like basically telling him to get out, like leave, and then they went into the bat. Like, I was like, yes. That being said, in a bar bathroom,
gross.
Because what I think of is UJ's bathroom. Anytime I'm in a book and it's a dive bar and they're in the bathroom, that's the bathroom I picture, and I'm just like, ooh. But so hot.
It's hilarious.
And I love how like there was the whole like exchange about her being loud and like everyone knowing, because it's a small town, and like they saw the whole thing go down, and I loved every second of that. Like, it wasn't thigh burning, but I was like kicking my feet. I was like,
yeah, it was cute. It was cute.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I will say one of the things that I took away from this book is that cowboys have lots of feelings.
Lots of feelings.
Yeah, because he like, because we heard from his perspective, it was like,
yeah, no, it was great. I love it, and I love an emotionally intelligent man. I love a man who communicates. Yeah. You know, like all the things.
I will say there was a little too much communication. Like, if there was one thing, so another thing I wrote down was later when she's like having her breakdown about her dad or whatever, and she's in the bathroom, she's like locked herself into the bathroom, and they're talking through the door.
Yeah.
I was like, I wrote, this was weird.
I thought that was like one of the moments that like helped them get to the next.
I mean, clearly,
because the dad, the fact that she was so angry and had like an estranged relationship with the dad, and Cash had the relationship that she, you know, could have had and wanted almost. Yeah. And she's basically learning about her dad through Cash. So like, I thought it was a way for them to break that like angst between them, and the fact that they weren't looking at each other, I think, just made it easier.
I mean,
to get through the feelings.
I get it. I can see it from that way, and maybe reading it, that's the perspective I would have gotten. But like
listening to it, you were like, all right.
I was like, over this.
That was funny.
I did say when it first all started, all I saw was Hallmark Channel movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in terms of setting the scene.
Yeah, like everything with like, even with like the dad going down and her having to go stay at the stipulation. Like I was like,
Hallmark.
Yeah. And I really appreciated the dialogue. I thought it was funny, and I thought that they were like something that would come out of my mouth.
Yeah, like very relatable, like, and I just love their banter. And again, like when they tease each other, and like when he talks a little dirty to her, and like his thoughts that are dirty, like I just loved all of it.
Yeah, I thought the writing was really good.
It was very enjoyable. And then it was like, so basically it's like 80% of the way, that's where the pregnancy scare came in.
Yeah.
And that was really the catalyst, in my opinion, that got them to the I love you level. Yeah. Like that's the thing that they obviously then realized she wasn't pregnant eventually.
But they would have been okay if
they were like, I love him. I love her. And then, it was like, good stuff.
Riding off to the red sunset.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to go over red flags and green flags?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to stop that. All right. So let's get into red flags, green flags, right?
Mm.
All right. So I felt like this book was kind of difficult for the red flags, green flags. I felt, so I'm just going to tell you what I got. For red flags, I have her parents. I said mostly her mom for being a bitch, but also for her dad not doing more.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, and he loved her unconditionally, but I don't know. I said Molly isn't too annoying, but I said really it's the mom with the parental alienation.
Yeah, she definitely held some bitter feelings towards the fact that Garrett never came after them when they got divorced, because I think they truly cared and loved about each other. And you can't blame the mom for not being like a country girl, you know what I mean? If that's not her scene, if she doesn't find peace, if she's not all into the ranch like we are,
right?
She needs a city, she wants to do her thing, and she developed this life. Like I get that and I respect that, but yeah, she definitely held on to some bitter feelings, and that influenced and shaped the way that then Molly saw her dad and talked about her dad. And I agree. I think, anytime there's isolation or estrangement with a parent and a child, it should fall on the parent to make that right. So I agree. I think the parents could have done more, and to fix things.
Yeah.
As the parents.
The green flags, I have the brothers. I thought they were adorable. Goody. I really wish that Goody and Garrett would have been a thing, but a girl can dream. I have the ranch because I just felt like she
was kind of its own character.
Yeah, I felt like she did such a good job of describing the ranch.
Yeah,
that it really felt like something that I was part of,
and it was gorgeous, and it was it felt like it really, especially all the people there working it. It was like there's a healing component to the work that they do, and it brings them together. Kind of, it's like it creates this loveness.
Yeah. It just felt very holistic.
Yeah.
And like you said, healing.
Yeah.
It just felt good. And then the other green flag, even though I had him as a red flag, her dad, because even though when she became an adult and she didn't put the time in, he still loved her and was there and supported her unconditionally.
He did he supported her financially anytime she asked, and basically never said no to her.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that was his way of showing love. That was his love language.
Doing what he could do, kind of a thing.
Right.
Yeah, without talking to her.
Right.
That being said, I mean, he effectively gave the relationship that he could have had with Molly to Cash and his brothers, the Rivers boys. He really stepped in as a father figure.
But they were
them.
Location proximity.
Correct. They were in the right spot, so he could do that. The ranch was really important to him. And obviously, too, I think it's a real testament, like, to just who he was as a person, as a human, and the way that he showed up and treated people on the ranch, with the way that they talk about him, how they remember him. And then more importantly, like when Molly does eventually go there, like they treat her with nothing but love and respect and like family, quite honestly, from day one, like right away. So it's a testament and a reflection of who Garrett actually was as a person, regardless of like him being a little estranged from our girl, Molly.
Well, I agree with you. Yeah. And I feel like that's all I've got for red flags, green flags.
Yeah, no, I have nothing to add. I think that was a great call out. And I agree. I had a hard time, especially with red flags, because just everyone, it kind of like, it just was well written and everybody kind of owned up to their stuff if they did do something. Right. That was like...
Right. There's no miscommunication or misunderstanding.
Right. It was like, these are good people. And I enjoyed meeting these people in this book.
And it's like, oh, this is like what life could be. Like, I mean, like it is. Like, I feel like being as involved as I am, I found a lot of relativity, like, to this. Like, I could relate to this a lot. Yeah. From like the business stuff to like being in like a community of having to work with people in like that close proximity and stuff. Planning events, like, I don't know. I just really felt
a lot of aspects that just resonated.
Yeah. But I'm good to move on to spicy if you are.
What do you have for this? I'm very curious to know. Well, you got to tell me what your thoughts were, especially because didn't last book it was a 0. Yes. So tell me what did you rate Cash?
So I'm gonna go through my reasonings and then I'll give you my.
Okay.
All right. So I wrote lots of yearning. The writing was well done. There was like some thigh burning when he was like yearning for her so much. Like,
okay, that was doing it for you.
I mean, like it was very descriptive. Yeah. Like she did a really good job of putting his perspective out there, right?
Like when he would see her wearing something or doing something.
Yeah. And it like he always talked about it respectfully.
Yeah. I mean, he lusted.
Right, but like it was never
in a like gentlemanly way.
Right. I never felt like, oh my God,
he's being gross.
Right. Yeah. So I said lots of yearning, the writing was well done. Some thigh burning, took forever to get to the action.
63%, y'all.
Yeah. Took a while, but once you got there,
we got a good chunk.
It was very expressive on both sides.
Yep.
And seemed to go on for a long time.
You were like, oh, okay, we're just continuing this party, just different location.
So with that being said, I gave it, because then once the spice was done in that section, it didn't really go back to it.
No, I mean, there was a little like this and that, but nothing that.
Right. Yeah. So I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Okay. Actually, I wrote 3 as well.
Hey, first time. Yeah. Cheers.
Same. Yeah, no, this was. So like for me, the way that he would, like, again, such good Cash perspective, more than the female. And I just loved all his little, like, dirty little thoughts. Like, when it was in his head, he didn't actually say it out loud, but he would, like, think something in response to something that Molly would say or do. I was just, like, it made me giddy. And I love that when you read a book like this and you're just like,
yeah, it was cute. It was cute.
It's like, oh, that's so adorable. And you just, like, eat it up. You're just like, yes.
Yeah.
So agree. And it's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting for the spiciness of it all. But then it was like, we got a good tear. And they went from the bar to like his place. And then it was like the shower and then the bed. And then it was the counter the next morning.
It was really odd that she was on all fours in the shower. I mean, not trying to go there, but like, that's all I'm going to say about that. I was like,
it sounds
uncomfortable.
Exactly. Yeah. Agree. All
right. Well, I'm excited that we were.
And then like for me, the other little, like, it does like just the cowboyness of it all. Like, apparently I like cowboys. I don't interact with them on a regular basis.
Who would have known?
In Pennsylvania. But just like all the, like, the tight butts and the jeans and like all the description of how dirty they get, and then all the showers. I was like, whew.
Now you see why I want to move south so bad.
It's like, okay, Cowboys.
Right?
But yeah, no, I thought this was for sure the best in terms of spice level and just the execution of it, the way it was written, and then just like experiencing it as a reader. I was like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I liked it.
So I think it's time for the final page turner thigh burner rating. What you got?
All right, so I thought it was good. I thought some areas dragged on. But overall, I thought this was like a really good book.
I liked it a lot. I did. I thought it was the best of all the ones we've read thus far.
So I gave it a very strong 3.5 out of 5.
It's great because I did too.
Yeah, cheers.
3.5, baby.
Yeah, way to go, Jessica Peterson, putting the sisters on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think it was a really good story. I really enjoyed the ranch, all the characters, like the family, the found family of it all. Obviously the happy ending. I love a happy ending, and definitely better spice levels. Took a minute to get there,
but it described it all.
I appreciated the way that they went at it for that like 20% chunk.
Jessica Peterson mentioned it all. If you were a Housewife fan, she mentioned it all.
Yeah. I mean, like I wrote down this Cash quote, like after he essentially gets her off really good for the first time. And he's like, eyes hazy, that look girls get when they're when they've been well taken care of. You don't see it often enough. And I read that and I was like, no, you don't, Cash.
I chuckled at that line too. I definitely chuckled at that line.
So I think great job. I loved Cash. Favorite book boyfriend thus far that we've read. And I agree. 3.5 is the official page turner rating.
Yeah, I like it. All right.
No math needs to be done.
I know. This was like the easiest episode ever.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Should we talk about what's next?
Yeah.
Are we officially turning the page?
I think so, right?
Turning the page. Bye, Cash. You were amazing. We really enjoyed you.
And it was delightful.
Mm-hmm. Up next, Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon.
If you want to read along, it is available on Audible as well as Kindle Unlimited. So join us, my friends.
Don't forget to check out the Instagram, the Shopify.
We got those things if you want to be more involved.
Join the book club. Those people do get monthly letters, like right before I drop an episode. Mm-hmm. I send them an email. But stay involved.
Connect. Engage.
It's fun.
Leave a comment.
Have
more. If you don't, it's okay as well. We appreciate the views.
Yeah. And really, it's a lot of fun to like sit here and pretend that we've got like this like
people. Who care? It's all good. We're having fun. And I guess, my friends, keep those pages turning.
And those thighs burning. Till next time.
Y'all.